Hello all. Well, I'm too lazy to remove the background, the dodgy green background, and properly light myself. I just wanted to talk very briefly about the group project and give you some guidance as to what to do with that one. There's a pretty extensive Word file there. I've also provided some extra resources which I don't normally provide, but all in aid of making some of the search parameters for some of the costings a bit easier, and so that you can focus on the building the business plan and doing some of the activities a bit more. You will still have to do some searching for materials. What I'd like you to do is to assign yourselves to groups. You can assign however you want. If you find that there's you wanted one extra person or something in your group, just let me know and I'm sure that'll be fine. I think I've set it to 6 or 7 as a maximum, but if it's got to be one more, then that's not the end of the world. If you're having trouble finding group members, that's okay. We can deal with that. Let me know and we'll deal with that as well. What else? The idea basically here, it's a bit of a left of center project in the sense of it's not traditionally clinical, whereas most of our or academic in a sense, whereas most of our projects are like that. However, it's supposed to give you a feel both for what's going on behind the scenes when you're working clinically, what are the businesses you're working for thinking about, what are the employers that you're working for thinking about, what are your managers thinking about, and also maybe one day you'll want to set up your own business, and this will just give you a little taste of what has to be considered before setting up a business, and hopefully get you thinking about how easy or difficult it would be to make a profit doing so. My suggestion here is the biggest part of this project, or the most difficult part maybe is a better way to say it, is the income stream part of it. So the developing the needed number of hearing aids and income streams and calculating that correctly. I've given a very prescriptive way to do it in the assignment form. I'd really prefer you do it like that. Okay, so I've given you 4 types of hearing aids that you're going to sell, and I've given you pretty specific instructions about how to develop a costing for, I've given you a pretty specific description of the profit, and also about how to calculate the numbers of hearing aids needing to be sold. I'd like you to do it that way. If you also want to do some more complex calculations, okay, then do that. Do what I've asked you to do. Then say, but we also thought of doing it this way. That's fine. But do the task first. Then you can do your more complex calculation. So for instance, people in some years wanted to do projections for first year, second year, third year of the business and so on. That's fine, go for it. But do the basic part first at least. As I say, I think that's the most complex part of the project. So my suggestion is to assign a few people there, make it fair. And I've asked you to say what you've done at the end of the project, what each group member has done. And if you haven't put in as much as others, then your percentage of that contributing to that project should show that. Again, if there's any disagreements, that's I can mediate that as well. So just let me know. It's meant to be a bit of fun as well, the project. Like, it's quite interesting trying to work out these costings and seeing how much money you could make. Some of you will be greedily rubbing your hands together perhaps. So good luck with it. Make it nice and presentable at the end. Again, it's a bit different than most assignments we've given you here. The content is important, but also the packaging is important as well, because that is how you'll sell your business to a potential investor or a potential bank manager who's going to bankroll it. So good luck with the assignment, and let me know if you have any questions about it early on. Try and get those groups together pretty quickly. I'll try and remind you about that because we want to get those. You want to make a start basically on it. It's nice that you don't rush it towards the end. All right, good luck with the assignment, everyone.